What is up, Leo? Welcome to your general love reading. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. My name's Jordyn. I'm a Master Reiki practitioner and a tarot reader. So let's get into it. We're going to be using spellcasters today and Witch's Tarot. And let's begin. Let's see what's going on for Leo in regards to love and romance for you and your person. Show me what I most need to see for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements for Leo. I heard take turns. Take turns. It almost feels like you're in competition. Like, no, I want to go first. No, but you can't go first. I gotta go first. Okay, let's start with you over here. For Leo. Ace of Cups. Ooh, first card out is the strongest, and you got the Ace of Cups. Justice in reverse. Let's get two more. Yeah, Nine of Swords and the Moon in reverse. Okay. Let's see what's going on with your person for Leo. What's going on with Leo's person? Strength in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Hangman. You both got the same amount of cards too. That's crazy. And let's see the current situation. King of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. Very stubborn energy. Overall energy is the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so this individual over here is really hoping for the Ace of Cups for the new beginning, but a contract is broken. A contract has been ended with the Justice, and if it hasn't ended, it's almost like you're about to approach a Tower moment is really what it feels like. With Justice in reverse, the Nine of Swords, and the Moon. Intuitively, you know this. If you haven't gone through a separation with your person, I feel like intuitively you know there's about to be a shakeup. It doesn't necessarily have to be a separation, but it could be that you're going to move into a new cycle together. Because with Justice in reverse, it's speaking to imbalances that need to be addressed because it's creating a Nine of Swords. It's creating this energy of tension. With the Moon there, it means intuitively you really know this. You know that more love, more care, more tenderness, more compassion for self and other needs to be brought into the situation. Meanwhile, over here, somebody's feeling insecure is really what it comes across as to me. The Strength card in reverse is Leo energy, but the Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. This to me is someone who really strives to be the perfect partner, to be loyal, to be the best that they can be. They're very critical of themselves, and in turn they might project this onto other people. And with the Strength there, if they feel that they have not done the best in this partnership, it might come across that they're taking it out on you, but internally it's almost like they're beating themselves up, right? So it might not be what you think it is. It's more so that they're angry with themselves. And with the Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman here, they're going through a really big shift internally in regards to their own spirituality. They're addressing really large aspects of their shadow when it comes to how they perceive relationships and healthy relationships. And this pause between the two of you is because I feel like this King of Swords is actually the Queen of Pentacles as well. They might have a tendency to be very cold, harsh, and cutting and push people away, and it's to protect themselves and to be alone and to isolate themselves because there's a fear of being vulnerable and feeling safe being vulnerable. Okay, and Five of Pentacles is that energy of abandonment, and there's that King of Pentacles, right? And all they really want is the King of Pentacles, which is this person who's trying to be the stable partner, trying to start this new beginning. So this could be you, it could be the person you're dealing with, or if you're the runner, you're this Five of Pentacles, King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles in reverse energy. Okay, so let's begin. Let's clarify what Witch's Tarot now. For Leo. Let's look at this Ace of Cups for this individual over here. Four of Swords, Knight of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this person wants to heal the situation. They have a lot of... It's almost like they really want to be like tenacious about it. Like, let me come in, let me fix it, let me help you, let me help you. And the Seven of Pentacles is this energy of... This feels like it's weighing on them though. Like, it's making my entire like back hurt, and like I feel like they're carrying a lot of weight. It's almost like they're thinking about it a little too much. Like it might consume this individual's mind. And I feel like that's why the Four of Swords is here. It's not just about healing the relationship. Like they need to take a step back to breathe and to refocus themselves on who they are as an individual. Because if they continue to focus their energy on this person, they will lose themselves. Because the Knight of Wands is very impulsive. It's very impulsive. It's a lot of sexual attraction. It's really, really nice that they have the Seven of Pentacles because they're analyzing the situation. They really want to invest. They want it to go somewhere. But it's consuming too much of the mind. And Justice in reverse does speak to imbalances. So this could be a habit of theirs, like focusing too much on the external when things get out of balance, right? Yeah, Nine of Swords, Page of Wands, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands to me is the Leo card in tarot, even though it technically is Aries. With the Nine of Swords, Page of Wands, and the Queen of Wands, this imbalance is coming to this person's awareness or showing up in this form because they need to recognize that when a relationship isn't working, they cannot bombard the other person with attention. Like they can't be this Page of Wands and this Queen of Wands. Like, hey, I'm really sexy and I want to flirt with you and I want to fix things. Because it's actually rooted in their anxiety. It's actually rooted in like this fear of like, are we going to work? Like, can we fix this? Can we fix this? And what it's an attachment style. Like, I'm getting scared of you leaving me. Let me cling on. Let me cling on. And what they really need to do is bring themselves back to who they are, right? Bring themselves back to comforting themselves and understanding that it's all going to work out exactly as it needs to for them. But if this person is running away because of their fear of things not working out, squeezing them when they want space it's counterproductive. And that's why these two people were attracted to one another, because they're mirroring their trauma responses, basically. Let's look at the Nine of Swords and the Moon. Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Cups. Exactly. They're mirroring each other. And this person's very aware of it. They're very intuitive, especially with the Moon there and the Nine of Swords. They know that there's a lot of love in this situation. They're just not understanding why this Queen of Pentacles is acting the way that they're acting. They're not understanding it because they're sitting too much in their own fear, their own insecurities. So let's look at the Queen of Pentacles now and the Strength card. There's a lot of love here. They both want each other. They're just both responding to the fear of things not working out in a trauma response way instead of articulating what they really want. Yeah. And then they have the Ten of Pentacles. They're like, oh, this could be something great, but it's not working out right now. And they're already thinking like, I need to let it go. Let me mourn the loss. Like I've ruined it. I don't know how to fix it. All of this. When they know realistically they could put the work in. Queen of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. If they really put in the work, they can make it work. They're scared to put in the work though, because what if they fail? So this is a very perfectionistic mentality. This is someone who's like, well, I've already messed up this far. Like, what if I keep trying and I don't do it well enough and then they reject me? Well, I don't even want to try because I don't want to get rejected. It's massive fear of getting hurt, rejected, and feeling inadequate and unworthy. And between the 8 and the 10 is the Two of Pentacles. So they might be all in one day and then all out the next. And it's this teeter-totter, this back and forth between, oh yeah, I love you and I want to be with you and I'm totally here. And the next day, like, I can't stand you. I can't do this anymore. And it's all really just their fear of not being accepted, not being wanted, not being fully crave the way that they crave this other person. And it's the lack of ability or more so willingness, because it's not that they're able, it's that there's an unwillingness to articulate and look within self to be able to articulate that they really do want this. And they just really have a really deep-seated fear of being rejected or abandoned or left behind or hurt again, right? And I say again because they learned this behavior somewhere. And their ego developed this runner mentality in order to protect them. And now it's become excessive. And that's why it's coming up, though, to address it. Let's look at the Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman. Two of Cups in reverse and Temperance. Okay. Empress. Ace of Swords in reverse. The Fool in reverse. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The Page of Cups and the Hermit. There's a lot going on here. This, there is going to be time that you two are separated because this individual needs time to reflect on why this relationship is imbalanced. And in that time, they're going to realize the imbalances that are occurring, because temperance is about balance. It's also about moderation. It's about balancing masculine and feminine energy, which is your giving and receiving, right? Or your lack of ability to give and receive. And they are lacking the ability to receive, which is divine feminine energy. And they're going to come to that realization because right now they don't see that. And that's why the separation is needed. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, aha moment. I have not allowed myself to receive love, to receive abundance. I'm so insistent upon being the one to always provide, Ten of Pentacles, being that masculine energy, that I never nurture the feminine within me. They sit in distorted feminine energy, which is Queen of Pentacles. Okay? And so they're going to get to this place of starting to learn to be vulnerable. Page of Cups, right? Which is authenticity. They're going to slowly get there. And that's where the new cycle begins. But it's going to be touch and go for a while because it's going to be very slow, methodical steps for them. So if you feel that they're distant or that they are ghosting you, it's not that they're ghosting you. It's that they're trying to figure out what way to move in this relationship because it's a very new movement to them. It's a very new way of approaching things. So let's look at the Hangman. Let's look at the Hangman. There it is. Death in the Chariot. I like this. Transformation allows them to move forward. Very short, sweet, to the point, right? Because the Hangman is the in-between. They're in between cycles right now. It's also the dark night of the soul. They're going through a massive awakening. They're going through a really big shift energetically. And that's why this time away is needed. Because when we're too enmeshed with our partners, we don't have the energetic space as an individual to go through that shift in frequency. Because we might be too bombarded by the other person that we are enmeshed with. That we don't know what's ours and we don't know what's theirs. So let's look at the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Oh, that was just flying over there. King of Cups in reverse, Knight of Cups, and the Lovers. Oh. This feels like the Nine of Pentacles feels like the other person becoming resentful. Like, I just wanted to offer you my love and now you don't want my love. And that's the story of their ego because it's not coming on the time that they want it to come. Just to tell you. Just be patient. Be patient. Don't allow this to happen. If you start to hear these little stories and tales in your head that are all assumptions that are not true, remind yourself that this is the story from my ego. Like, or articulate that, hey, when we don't talk this much, I start to tell myself the story that you don't care about me. Is that true? Ask them, right? Ask them. Because it's just going to show them that you're willing to be vulnerable and articulate your own insecurities to them. And you're opening up the doorway, and you're also going to be leading by example. But if you're not willing to do that, you're expecting somebody to be doing something that you're not willing to do either, which is the mirror, right? So it's a mutual lesson for both of you. Because as they go through their healing, you're going to be triggered in your own way because of the separation. Because this is codependent over here, wanting to chase, wanting to grab on. That's an attachment style. Let's look at the King of Swords. This is when they come in. Yeah. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. Okay. Let's get another Seven of Swords. Six of Cups. So they're going to explain to you, very much so, that in the past, they recognize that when they walked away, it was a self-sabotaging behavior. They see that now. King of Swords. They're realizing, because they're showing up as a king, because the king is the energy on which we take action from. And from feminine energy, that's where we have thought, that's where we manifest from. Masculine energy is how we move in the world. Okay, so with the Six of Cups and the Seven of Swords, Six of Cups represents the past. They're recognizing that in the past, they had a self-sabotaging behavior of walking away and being emotionally disconnected. And it was just a behavior that they developed to protect themselves. They're realizing now that they have an opportunity to change that. Okay, let's look at the Five of Pentacles and the overall. So they're going to basically take accountability for their actions, which is really good because that means that they're starting to be vulnerable. Yeah, Emperor in reverse and the Four of Wands. So they're slowly shifting into balancing their masculine and their feminine energy. They're going to start realizing they're feminine, but they're also going to realize their distorted masculine energy that they've been working through, right? This needing to run away, this needing to always be the provider in excess. And if it doesn't go how they expect, they feel like it's blowing up in their face, when really it's them wanting to control to feel safe. They're realizing that, and that realization moves them to this Four of Wands. And that Five of Pentacles is them realizing that they cannot always run away or abandon situations. So they're going to start to really communicate things. But if you're on this side and this is the person you're dealing with, there's going to be a big need for patience. Okay? But Leo, this is what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you want a personal reading, Reiki session, you want to become a certified Reiki practitioner, or you want to join our tarot course, check out my website down below in the description box. Give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want access to more content or help on your spiritual journey, check out Patreon. That's definitely the platform for you. I love you. I wish you the best, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.